pleased that you are here tonight. We have got a pretty significant issue before us here on our 60th anniversary of the City of Vestavia Hills. What a fun year to be able to take a look at the question of our form of government and to get to vote on it. Tonight, what I want to do first is just talk a little bit about our current model and then explain a little bit about the proposed model so you understand the difference. Currently, Vestavia Hills has a mayor-council form of government, and that includes a 5-member elected city council and an elected mayor. Our mayor is the chief administrative officer of the city, and he has general supervision over 11 city departments, 307 city employees, services to our 32,000 citizens in the city, and oversight of an expenditure of a $31.5 million budget that's approved by the city council. By Alabama law, I think it's important to note that the mayor has no vote on the city council in the city of Vestavia Hills for a city of our size. By Alabama law, the mayor is part-time. By Alabama law, the mayor cannot be required by the city council to be full-time. Now, our mayor currently is working full-time, but by law, we could have someone in office who chooses to be part-time and there would be nothing that we could do about it. Also by Alabama law, the only qualifications to be mayor are that you have resided in the city for 90 days prior to the election, that you will remain living in the city during the term of your office, and that you are at least 25 years old. Our current 5-member council is vested with all of the legislative powers that the state has given to a city. And the council alone, not the mayor and council and not the mayor, establish administrative departments, adopt the budget of the city, appoint the city clerk and the city treasurer. The city council appoints the municipal judge and the city prosecutor. The city council appoints the members of the Board of Education, the members of the library board, and the members of the Parks and Recreation Board. The city council alone has the power to levy taxes, and that includes property taxes, sales tax, use tax, excise tax, franchise tax, business license taxes. The city council alone can purchase or sell property, and the city council alone can annex or de-annex land. We're proposing moving to a council manager form of government. Under the council manager form, you have a 5-member elected city council, and it includes a mayor who also serves as council president. All 5 are elected at large, and it includes an appointed professional city manager. Of the 5 elected city councilors, the citizens choose one of them to be the mayor and council president. The mayor becomes a voting member of the city council. He also presides over council meetings, sets council agendas, serves as a spokesperson for the city, and represents the city in all intergovernmental relations. The council, which now includes the mayor, hires and fires the city manager, and the council, which now includes the mayor, has all of the powers that I delineated that right now only the city council has. The professional city manager then becomes the chief administrative officer of the city and is responsible to the city council for the administration of all the city's affairs. The critical difference between the two is that under the council manager form of government, the chief administrative officer, who remember is responsible for 11 city departments, 307 city employees, services to 32,000 people, and expenditure of a $31.5 million budget. That chief administrative officer, instead of being elected, is now appointed based on credentials. That city manager, instead of being part-time, is now required to be full-time. That city manager will be required to hold high qualifications in education and experience, as opposed to simply being required to be a resident of the city and at least 25 years old. And the city manager will be recruited nationally, so we have a wide and deep pool of applicants to consider. According to the International City and County Management Association, the key element in 20th century municipal reform was that a strong, non-political executive office would be the administrative centerpiece of municipal government. Well, we're in the 21st century now. But since 1908, the council-manager form of government has been adopted in thousands of cities throughout the United States. It focuses on administrative competence rather than political popularity. The form also happens to parallel the corporate or business model, where our voters are like the shareholders. They elect a board of directors and chairman of the board, or the city council and the mayor, and that board or that council then appoints the CEO. The council appoints the city manager, a board of directors appoints the CEO. 63% of the cities in the United States that have populations of 25,000 or greater, and remember we have 32,000, operate under the council-manager form of government. In Alabama, a couple of examples are Auburn, Dothan, and Decatur, among others. We really believe as a city council and as the mayor that this is the way for us to go. It is a highly respected form of government, and we are recommending it to the voters for your vote next Tuesday. Let's see.